the skeletal salesman I met yesterday. Did you see this conversation I had with him?
Where now? Me?
I am yours to command. Follow my lead.
So he went after a dragon. Oh, this is a story as sad as it is cautionary. The skeleton raised a thin white finger. I was once like you, wandering in search of adventure, fearlessly delving into dark caves, hidden temples, and ancient ruins, taking whatever I pleased. But then, I set forth an adventure which to crown my career. I discovered the den of a dead dragon. A massive treasure trove lied within. I could purchase all of Absalom with such a hoard, and half of Rastov with the change. The owner lay dead upon a heap of gold, bare bones, just as I am now, breathless and still. How was I to know he wasn't truly dead? Or rather, he was, but not quite. You know, undead? A dragon lich! I couldn't have imagined it in my wildest dreams. He grabbed a hold of me with his bony talon, and I bid my life farewell. But then, I looked upon piles of bones and equipment left behind by the dragon's former guests, and my panicked mind coughed forth a brilliant idea. An idea worth 1,000,000 coins. I offered the dragon a deal, and he agreed. Imagine that. You see, dragons are greedy for treasure, but they have no need for swords or armor. So I offered to hold a sale. I would turn the junk he has been storing for ages into newly minted coins. The dragon approved of the idea and gave me the job. He did, however, place a curse upon me, as you can see. Now I am but bare bones. But fear not. To tell you the truth, I rather enjoy it. I go wherever I please, talk to interesting people, and no longer need to fear death. Where is your master's den? I've been asked this question many times. Do you so badly desire that your weapons end up in my cart? If so, just sell them to me. Or do you imagine that you will find your fortune where hundreds before you have found only death? True, true. Optimism runs through the blood of every treasure hunter. Even those who have no blood at all. The skeleton laughs and rattles his bones. I even suggested my master that I sell maps to his den. Guaranteed revenue and new inventory. But he had no interest in this. He detests guests. He says they only distract him from the contemplation of eternity. I suppose the clinking of coins I bring him does not. Anyways, I couldn't point out his den if I so desired. My master robs all memory of the location of his den as soon as I step foot upon the highway. When it's time to replenish my stock, it is he who finds me. That's a little wandering skeleton salesman that you find sometimes. I love his ingenious selling maps idea that the dragon said no, but it's still really clever.
Tired.
Why don't we set up camp?
I know you've endured much at the hands of my brothers in faith, but this doesn't mean you should be wary of me, Kaesi.
Why do you think it's because of your faith that I don't trust you? You have the eyes of a snake, priest.
I'm listening.
Head on.
Don't hesitate. I need a challenge. We will be victorious!
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Nam, er, forma. This should do it.
Taste my fury.
Let us strike as one!
A calculated risk. This is going to hurt.
Do not falter! They go down! This will hurt.
Cool it.
Onward! Na forma. Let's try this way.
Cool off.
Stay behind me!
Nam forma.
Bring it! This should do it. Let yourself open.
Nam forma.
Give the order.
Oh!
I'm listening. How may I help?
Clip clop, clip clop.
And I had the mic off the entire time I'm talking.
Something bothering you?
Done with waiting.
I'm going.
confide in me.
I am yours to command.
Share my path.
Hoping not fight back. Best kind of fight.
A calculated risk.
Mistakes were made, puppies. I'm sorry.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Let us strike as one.
Taste my fury.
Tear them apart!
Repent!
This will hurt.
Come here, Bax. Stab you. Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Damn.
Do not falter! I am your shield. I'm listening.
But of course.
Don't hesitate.
Well, I had a little ice cream, so I turned it off while I was having my ice cream, and
Let's
then I
go.
finished my ice cream, and I was all like talking about the fight. And
Give the order.
nope, nope, none of that came out.
As you order.
Okay, that's an invisible wall. That's the most annoying invisible wall in the game.
I am yours to command. On my way.
Did it without breaking it.
This requires your attention. No mistakes. Ready for anything. Let's try this way. To victory! Even break a sweat.
Which knife to use?
woods! This should do it.
This is going to hurt.
They go down! Esme, Axala. Yes. Esme, Axala. Yes.
Amranda Gratio.
Stay behind me! Ah!
A calculated risk. Cool it.
I know what to do. I am your shield. Here. Don't hesitate.
Count on me.
Give the order.
I don't think this is the right place, but now I'm kind of invested in figuring out what the fuck's going on here, so.
I know the way. I found something interesting. I am yours to command.
Follow me.
This is weird.
I am your shield. About time.
This guy about to commit suicide? No. Oh no, not at all. Many would like to silence the dragon's voice. I won't give them the pleasure. The red-headed man turns around and nods. Your Grace? So you're the dragon's voice, right? That's what people call me. He stands under protection of the silver dragon, and I'm his most trusted. I won't harm you or your village. It's exactly what every new self-proclaimed queen usually says. I understand why you are suspicious. Oh, forgive me for being so harsh. I just wanted you to remember these lands don't need new rulers, protectors enough. I know everything that happens in the village and leagues around me. Of course, I was aware of your arrival, such a prestigious guest. I'll take that as a compliment. My name is Ivar. If you pass through the village, you must have heard rumors about me. Once I used to be a simple hunter, but now I keep the peace in this region by the order of their lord, the Silver Dragon. I should show this another time what happened. I won't stay here long. There's an old saying, sluggish wolf starves. Alright then, let me ask a few more questions. Nope, there's no more questions.
Let's go. I'm listening. Our victory is certain! This will hurt! Unexpected outcome. Doing it! Tear them apart!
Probably a little overlooked for this area.
Fire first.
Cool off.
Let us strike as one! Ah!
You forced my hand.
Let's try this way. They go down! Don't hesitate.
I need a new weapon for Valerie. She
Give me
needs
order.
It shall be done.
I am yours to command.
that spear held her down for a bit, but it's starting to.
We will prevail. This should do it. Let yourself open.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Do not falter.
I'll try to make this swift.
Taste my fury.
A calculated risk.
Come here, Bats. Knock knock stab you.
Onwards! Stay behind me!
So it's come to this.
This is going to hurt.
Here. I am your shield. I need a challenge.
You should take a look.
I'm listening. Move on.
Some unknown power made entire schools of fish jump ashore. Some of the fish are already dead, but others twitch with their eyes, bulging their mouths, opening and closing silently as if out of desperation and horror.
All according to plan.
Let's make this quick.
This will hurt. I didn't even break a sweat.
Which knife to use?
Bring it! Let us strike as one! Let's try this way. Give the order. Don't hesitate. I am yours to command. I know the way.
Oh my.
Let's go.
Is her plan to, like, have the Lich revive her? Become the Lich's daughter? I don't... Or is she just, like, fucking up, gonna get herself
Remain
killed?
vigilant. This requires your attention. Here.
So I just read the message that Dina's gonna kill herself.
Enemy approaching!
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Do not falter!
Repent!
This should do it. Tear them apart!
Be easier if you not fight back.
Onwards! Hurrah!
Cool it.
I'm listening. On my way. Give the order. I am your shield. You can rely on me. Interesting. Don't hesitate.
Oh, that was Chu Grand I just found laying on the ground.
Follow my lead.
Me see, me keep.
Here. In due time.
Not again. What are you doing? What do you want? Go away. If my family see you, you're as good as that, I promise. What's your name? I'm Lika. This lake is our home. Though we've let other people live around here too, but we never should have done that. We should have chased those foolish bumpkins away as soon as they started building houses here. Now they've brought disaster down to us all. I'm no enemy to the Fae. If you were an enemy, you'd be just a few bubbles on the lake surface by now. Here I am, see? Still standing talking to you. Why are you crying? My family kicked me out, all because of what I did to that stupid boat. Everyone was furious when the evil box fell in the lake. But I was trying to do the right thing. Just tell me what the fuck happened. Those men brought trouble. The ones from the big boat. They came from the Tors of Levenis and brought the scary box with them. Even the fish in the lake could tell the box was very, very evil. But those fools on the boat just laughed, bowing to the box, calling themselves Charon's Chosen or something. They claimed he'd reward them soon. I was the one who rewarded them, though. Made them crash the boat against the foot of the high cliff and sink themselves. Charon, I know that name, an ancient deity of death and evil. I was not aware he still had worshippers. Did you drown those travelers? Yes, that was the last anyone saw them. The evil box sunk too. If I hadn't done it, they'd have opened the box, understand? And something terrible would have happened. What's in the box? How should I know? I just know the box is evil. Everyone but the stupid humans can sense it. Fish started jumping ashore after the box fell in the lake. Wolves took to hunting up north to get away from it, and humans wanted to open it. First the ones from the boat, now these other ones came for it. Wait, who's trying to open the box? More strangers. They hid in the cave near the lake. They've been using hooks and big nets to try to retrieve the box. It's a treasure, a treasure. That's what they say. How can that thing be a treasure? It's a huge scary box that has a picture of a one-eyed skull with a coin on it. I don't know where it came from, but I know it's somewhere I never want to visit. I can help you. Looks you look strong. Can you do something about the evil box? Maybe? Just wish it would disappear. Then all the other Nixies would forgive me and stop being angry at the humans. Yeah.
I know the way. I am yours to command.
Hurrying.
Give the order. I am your shield.
Share your troubles.
Don't
Share
hesitate.
my path.
By the way, the cleric has hit like level 6 spells, and these spells look sick. I was looking at the stats and it looks absolutely insane.
About time.
Ooh, shiny
I'm
thing.
listening.
Not gonna say it out loud, the chief's gonna rip me a new one if you heard me. But I think it's time to hit the road. Silverstep is cursed. Look, just yesterday I saw a boat sailing in the lake. A big one. kind with a big sail. There were a bunch of people on board and some big box or chest something. All of a sudden the seaman spins the wheel and rams the boat right into against the rocks. The wreck went down at that cliff not far from our cave. The people jumped out, tried to swim for shore, but they just froze in place and sank under without a sound. One got close enough I could see his face, a mask of horror. Can't even begin to describe. Yelled something about Charon, went pale, froze like the others, and pop! That was the last I heard of him. Sure, they're playing a nasty beast around, but this was something else. I trust my instincts. They're screaming at me loud as can be to get out of here while we still can. If we don't, we're all gonna die. Second note, cut the whining, bud. There's a wrecking boat and you say we should run? I say we should look. Might be there's some salvage valuable in the wreckage. Now you've done it. Chief found out about the boat and the chest. Now all he talks about is looking for treasure. He's gonna have the others searching for it, poking around the lake beds with hooks, and at night, of all things, locals don't notice. I'm telling you, no good to come with us. These woods give me the creeps, and they're even worse at night. Day before yesterday, I was on my way back to the cave and heard a noise behind me. Turned around and saw two glowing eyes staring at me from the woods. Imagine the fir grove in the dark with just two blazing embers in the night. I just don't know what it was. I don't want to. I'm just glad it disappeared as soon as I saw it. Fourth note. While you were busy being scared of that wolf or runaway kitty or whatever it was, I found that box. It's just sitting there. All that precious treasure on the lake bed. It's not even that far from the shore. We're fishing out tomorrow. Are you serious? I swear, if we don't get out of here before that box out of order, something terrible is going to happen. Look, the beast that attacked the cave was scary. Sure, but we gave it hell, didn't we? And when the chief set it on fire, it ran off, didn't it? Howled so loudly I thought my head would explode, but we came out fine. Now I think I'm gonna stay. I bet that box is full of treasure. And as for the beast and those drowned men of yours, well, this profession's all about taking risk, right? There's risk and there's whatever this is. Nope. When the chief goes out to get that box, I'm gonna show my heels. Farewell, pal. Life is long. Maybe we'll meet again someday if we play our cards right.
I am yours to command.
Go ahead.
Spoiler alert. They did not meet again.
Here.
Whoa.
I am your
I
king.
did.
Whoa.
Formation.
I'll be damned. That beast again? Nope. These are new strangers. I bet they want to take our loot. They're messing with the wrong men. There's like 3 of you right now. I swear to God.
We will be victorious!
So there's 5 of you. What is going on with my screen?
A calculated risk.
4 of you now. Holy shit, that motherfucker de-leveled me.
Come here, Bats. Knock out Stan.
They go down!
Cool off. I spotted something over there.
These motherfuckers.
Stay behind me.
You forced my hand.
This will hurt.
Which knife to use?
Fuck you with the dodging.
What's that?
taste my fury.
Let us strike as one.
I'll try to make this swift.
Let's try this way. Don't hesitate. Give the order.
For each negative level a creature suffered takes a cumulative -1 to all ability checks, attack rolls, combat maneuver checks, combat maneuver defenses, saving throws, and skill checks. In addition, the creature reduces its current total hit points by 5 for each negative level. The creature is also at a reduced level for the purposes of level-dependent actions such as spellcasting. Spellcasters do not, however, lose any prepared spells or slots as a result of suffering negative levels. If a creature's negative levels equals its total hit dice, it dies. Negative levels can be removed through spells like Restoration. A creature whose permanent negative levels equals hit dice cannot be brought back to life, though through the Raise Dead spell. It can only be done through the Resurrection spell, which removes all negative effects after the creature is restored to life.
I am yours to command.
Once a girl told me my eyes light up her world. I said that the blessing of Sarenrae will light up her soul. She seemed disappointed.
I don't think that worked. I need real restoration. Whatever, I can rest for like 7 hours and I'll get it back. Jesus Christ, we have one knowledge arcana among the whole team.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
I shall end this suffering.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first. Yeah.
Whoa. Nope, still afraid. Good thing the only one that stayed is my tank.
This should do it.
Well, ranged creatures are not as affected by fear as melee people are. He does hit hard though.
A calculated risk.
I know it makes sense, it's just interesting to know. It's kind of cool.
Avenge me.
There goes Valerie.
This will hurt.
I don't need to do that. Maybe I shoulda. This is a problem. Okay, plan B.
Don't
I'm listening.
remain vigilant.
Something bothering you? Right here, my friend.
I am yours to command. Give the order. As you order. I'm listening.
Knock knock nervous when watched.
A trivial matter.
I am your shield. Here.
They have, so in this game, you know, the Eldritch Scion is like
Don't hesitate.
the mage slash melee character, though there's multiple. The Magus in general is like a fighter
I
mage,
need a challenge.
but there's subclasses of Magus-i. Magi? Magi? Magi. There are different subclasses of Magi with heavier focuses on certain things. One of them is an archer. So the Eldritch Scion does this thing where he basically dual wields, and his right hand or his main hand is a weapon, and his off hand is like a touch spell.
Give the order.
The archer
Share your trouble.
is range spells, and he just basically, like if you were to cast Snow Orb with an archer mage, it would attach the Snow Orb to like the arrow and then shoot the arrow, and when the arrow hit, it would also hit the snowball at the same time.
I am yours to command.
All according to plan.
It's pretty baller.
How
Oh,
many?
I have an idea.
I'm listening.
I am your shield. Remain vigilant.
Confide in me. Something bothering you?
Here. I'm
Haha.
listening.
Solved it. I'm a genius.
May we have a moment of respite?
You can rely on me. Keep formation.
Hello there, traveler. Good day to you. Good day to us all. The Silver Dragon himself during the day to feast for us. Why might you ask? All because I forgot my fishing gloves at home. I'm telling you, I went fishing, but I left my fishing gloves at home. So I blistered my hands pulling out the nets. So I couldn't fish anymore. So I had to go hungry. Had to, but didn't, because fish just started jumping out of the water. So our great Silver Dragon took care of me. He must have been watching, thinking, how will this poor sod Izel get by with blistered hands? How will he fish? What will he eat? How would I send some fish ashore for him? even seen this dragon with your own eyes? Sure did. Day before yesterday, 2 months ago too. Bevis the trader says I'm a fool, that it was just a thunder cloud, but you shouldn't listen to him. What has this dragon done for you? He sent Ivar to us. Well, not sent really. Ivar was here before, but he was only a hunter, not a dragon's voice. When Ivar became the dragon's voice, everything got better all at once. Most of the bandits disappeared from the roads, monsters stopped attacking us in the woods, and wolves didn't even take our cattle anymore. Now there's the fish to top it all. Yep, Silver Dragon's the best dragon ever. Tell me more about this dragon. Well, he's a huge dragon, a silver one. That's why he's called the Silver Dragon. He's very kind and always helps us. The lake is one of his footprints, filled with water. That's how we got the lake. I've got one of his scales in my lucky charm. The fisher proudly holds out a scale by the string in the back. Ivar gave it to me. You can search around for him. Maybe he'll give you one too. Alright, I'm done with this guy about the dragon. Let me tell you something about the fish of this dragon of yours. I know for a fact there was Cyclops kept in sarcophagus under the lake that caused all the strange occurrences. So what then? The fish won't jump ashore anymore? That's too bad. Can we get another Cyclops from somewhere then? Let's talk about this hunter. Ivar, was it? Do you know where he is now? Probably went to the grove up north again. That's where his children's graves are. Aww, sometimes he'll disappear for several days. He won't tell anyone where he goes. Who is he? Something terrible happened to him, didn't it? Why'd you have to remind me of that? Ivar, he wasn't the dragon's voice before. He was just used to live here in the house of the northwest. Used to go hunting, tell us all kinds of stories. Like a real bard would. Had a family too, but then one night his kids ran away. Tried to climb to the cliff in the middle of the night. It's bad, rainy, dark. They fell down. As far as anyone could tell, the boy slipped first. The girl tried to help him, but she couldn't. She fell too farther away. I helped search for them the next morning, then helped bury them. The fisherman sighs heavily. Lisa, Ivar's wife, got sick right after that regard of Ivar. Well, he went odd. That's when the Silver Dragon started talking to him. He's a dragon's voice now. Silver Dragon tells him things that Ivar tells us. Like when the dragon chased the wolves from our herd, he told Ivar and Ivar told us. When he scared the monster away so they wouldn't attack us, he told Ivar that too. We get all kinds of news from Ivar. Alright, bye.
As you order.
People in your Silver Dragon are insufferable. Oh, you're reorganizing the team now?
Why don't we set up camp?
Don't hesitate.
If you wish.
Silver Dragon is so great. Why doesn't Village have a fucking inn, bro? Asking the real questions right here.
I am yours to command.
Wait for me.
I am your shield.
Oh, hello. I can sell these too. Oh my. That axe blinds people? It has finesse wielding. God damn. That's pretty strong. Also expensive as fuck. Alright, he used to be
Remain vigilant.
a robber, but now he's just a
Here.
regular guy. I'm not gonna...
Understood.
I did it?
Give
I
the
did.
order.
Oh, maybe I don't have enough butter.
I'm listening. Don't hesitate. Follow my lead.
How tragic, I'm out of butter.
Did it without breaking it.
Oh, I have one
I am
butter.
your shield.
I'm going, I'm going.
Head on.
What for Gorum? Let's try this way. Do not falter.
Be easier if you not fight back.
This should do it.
Bring it. Onwards.
So it's come to this.
This is
Come here, Bax. Not stab you. Huh. Yeah.
A calculated risk.
Bullshit.
Repent!
Hurt? Good.
This will hurt.
Cool it. Cool off.
Kill me! I am yours to command. We stop. Here.
Share your troubles.
Ooh, that one went deep.
Oh, I know the way.
Light my way. How may I help?
Clip, clop, clip, clop.
I'm listening.
I'm listening. Give the order. You can rely on me.
I did it. I did.
Share my path.
Me see, me keep.
You know, Lisa, my father always used to scold me saying, Ivar, you shouldn't wag your tongue so much. I never listened. Remember the day of matchmaking? The headman's son came to you, gave you those nice boots only city ladies wear, and his servants brought a barrel of honey and a crate of sausages. Then Menger the smith came, brought an ornate door casing, skillfully crafted locks, and a pile of other housewares, and said he was going to decorate the house for the two of you with all he crafted. I came late in the evening after all of them left, and all I had brought was a bunch of wildflowers. I sat them on the porch and said, I saw a Nixie crying in the forest. She'd planned to make a lantern of my heart, but she found my heart was already taken. It's bad fortune to make Nixies cry. So, Lady Nissa, would you go to the forest and give the heart you've taken to anyone who may need it more than you? You told me I was such a fool, and then you kissed me. For our wedding, you invited your relatives, the old miller's widow, and stupid Isel the fisherman, out of pity, I suspect, as no one else wanted to spend time around him. I invited frogs, wind, and the full moon. Brother Moon, I said, please be so kind as to share your light with everyone, for my bride tires of shining over this world alone. Frog sang along with Izel, and you were more beautiful than the moon and more cheerful than the spring wind. Eri was about to turn 5 and Mika was just 4, and I'd spent a month dragging fish to the cliff, cursing the stupid wyvern who just wouldn't be lured. When I finally lured her, I chased her through the bushes, collecting her silver scales here and there after they fell. It wouldn't have been so hard to decorate our garden with those scales if I hadn't done it at night. Then that morning came, and our children were silent, their mouths agape. Hundreds of silver lights sparkled atop apple and cherry trees. I hid my scratched hands in my sleeves and scoffed. This isn't so special. You've never noticed how the stars hide in the trees from the cunning sky cat? You looked at me without a word, but I could still hear words in my mind. You're such a fool, Ivar. I love you. I don't remember how I came up with the story of the Silver Dragon. Came home late with the black grouse I'd shot and said it was a hard fight. I just couldn't aim properly. This dragon kept peeping out from the clouds, blinding me with his shiny silver wings. You saw a real dragon, Dad? Not the whole dragon, no. You see, the only way to see the dragon is two loving souls climb up the cliff under a new moon hand in hand. Oh no. At the time, I wasn't thinking about how dark the night was or how steep the path to the top of the cliff was, especially for little feet, or how wet the rocks were after the rain. I was just looking at you, wishing it was us, two loving souls hand in hand, sneaking away up to the skies as we did when we weren't that much older than Ari and Mika. Next morning, you woke first, and it was you who found the children's bed empty. You said nothing to me then. Not then. Not when we walked through the misty woods, not when we found Mika's doll at the start of the path leading to the cliff. You kept silent as I ascended from the chasm to Ari's body in my hands. You said nothing when Izo brought Mika's body, found further out at the lake shore near the cliff. You're such a fool, Ivar. You wag your tongue too much. It was just a story, another of your stupid fairy tales. How could it end this way? I'm sorry, Lisa. Better you married the smith, or the headman's son, or even stupid Izo. Anyone but me. It's all my fault. Forgive me, please. Let me go. Today I'll go to the children's grave and...
Don't hesitate.
Count on me.
That is incredibly sad.
Being a hero be a lot of walking.
I found something interesting.
I did it?
I am
did.
yours to command.
Well, I know where he is now.
It shall be done.
And now the Silver Dragon protects the village. What's my reward?
I am your shield. Let's go.
Whatever. Alright, making my way to the womb now, for reals. This is a nice little distraction, but...
Move on.
I tire.
I'm listening. Back home, we'd say, the thicker the armor, the longer it takes to ready the corpse for the pyre. That's definitely true about you, Valerie.
But you'd be quick. We just sew your arms and legs back, so you're more or less human-shaped.
I tire.
Here.
I'm going.
Oh, he's dead.
Our victory is certain!
Oh,
Let's try this way.
a lot of goblins fell with you, buddy. Cressel. He's kinda sorta the leader of my city guard.
This should do it.
Taste my fury.
Tear them apart!
Stay behind me!
Which knife to use?
You forced my hand.
A calculated risk.
And owlbears are consistently tough enemies in this game. Holy shit, she just crit for 58. As your opponent casting groans and tries to raise his head, you see huge, raking claw marks covering his body from an owlbear. It's a miracle he still breathes.
You came, Capital. Abadar be praised.
Damn!
Head on.
I'm glad you called.
Don't hesitate. Remain vigilant. I am yours to command, as you order.
Not a big fan. I had to be lawful in order to order him to go back to the capital with me. Which is honestly like such an obvious thing that he should have done from the beginning.
Focus on the goal.
I mean, I know it's a
Time's
game
not waiting.
and I can save the capital, but like,
This will hurt.
no one knew that.
Enemy
What would be the point
approaching.
of figuring out where all this comes from if the capital is just destroyed and everyone's dead? You know what I mean?
Not used to lighting enemies
Oh.
on fire first.
They go down!
Jesus Christ.
Let's try this way.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Let us strike as one!
I'll try to make this swift.
This should do it.
Jesus Christ.
Did it without breaking it.
Bring it!
Do not falter!
So it's come to this.
A calculated risk. An expected outcome.
Damn.
Come here, Bats. Not stab you.
Tear them apart!
Onward!
Repent!
Cool it.
This will hurt. I am prepared.
Right here, my friend.
Magritio Turinos.
I'm listening.
On my way.
Give the order.
Cool off.
Running won't help
What?
you!
Oh no. Girl's gone suicidal.
Let's try this way.
Look at me, Gorum!
This should do it.
Which knife to use? Ah,
You forced my hand.
Taste my fury.
Stay behind me!
They go down!
Come on, if you hit them both, she dies. Nope.
A calculated risk.
used to lighting enemies on fire first.
I'll try to make this swift.
This is going to hurt.
Let us strike as one.
Come on, Amiri, you can do this. Nope, no, you cannot.
This will hurt.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Don't hesitate. I am
Share
yours
my
to
path.
command.
Yeah, so the basic premise of the kineticist is she's got up to 7 levels of burn. I think the amount of burn she has is actually equivalent to her constitution, or some sort of combination of constitution or something.
What's taking so long?
I am your shield.
And your more powerful abilities cost burn. You can also modify your abilities to make them more powerful or have special effects, and that costs burn. You can lower the burn. Up to 3 burn can be lowered by delaying your spell. You can do a gather power spell, 1 which only costs like a move action, 2 and 3 cost like a
Ready
full
for
action.
anything. I know what to do. Let's try this way. To arms!
Or you can ignore the gather power and just suffer the burn if you absolutely positively need that spell to go off like this turn. They're relatively powerful and they're pretty flexible. And because you need Constitution, you could probably make a pretty strong physical fighter out of one. Not physical, but you know, like a melee fighter out of a kineticist is probably doable.
No mistakes. I'm listening. Here.
But of course. I am ready.
Focus on the goal.
Please, do tell.
Bring it!
No.
Better ones.
Oh, she's so dead.
This should do it.
You see that?
Do not falter.
Yeah, that's more or less what we
A
expected
calculated
here.
risk.
Tear them apart!
Cool it.
Johnny Savitur.
Come here, Bats. Not to stab you. Which knife to use? Ha!
Onwards! Ha! This will hurt.
They go down!
Cool off.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Jesus, knock knock is gross.
Stay behind me.
Although a large part of it is those two cookies I found.
Let's try this way.
The campaign is done. So did you guys kill the Lich? What happened? Tell me how this terrible fight went while I deal with my own terrible fight.
Taste my fury.
So it's come to this.
Be easier if you not fight back.
awfully glad you called.
Who's there? Lamash too? Uh-oh. And whoops. Uh-oh. And whoops. I did it. I did.
Time's not waiting. Ready for anything. We will be victorious!
Not even the warlock?
This should do it.
Bring it!
Let us strike as one!
A calculated risk.
Yeah, well, I'm not in the party, but yeah.
Knock knock ears. With ears. I did it. I did! Listening as hard as I can. Come here, Bax. Knock knock stab you.
Blood for Gorham!
God damn.
Which knife to use?
Oh, god damn. Yeah.
Do not falter!
Amranda Gratio.
This is going to hurt.
Okay. Yeah, but who? You probably.
This will hurt.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Onwards! Huh.
Tear them apart!
I really need you to hit sometimes, lady.
Amronda Gratio.
Cool it.
You too.
Let's try this way.
Alright. Alright, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Sister.
Just let everyone die. We just got here. But I mean, can't fucking hit anything.
Be easier if you not fight back. Hey!
It's up to you. This ambush is just fucking me up.
Stay behind me.
They go down!
And it's really hard to save myself out of it if I keep missing every fucking hit.
Amronda Gratio.
Cool off.
She has not hit a single attack.
This should do it.
Okay.
Left yourself open.
And down she goes.
Come here, Bats. Knock Knock stabs you. Knife time!
Taste my fury.
Just fucking hit. Just hit. Just hit once.
Calculated risk.
I didn't even break a sweat.
I did learn it does not burn webs. I have shot fire into these webs twice in this fight.
This is going to hurt.
She's not that strong.
Woo! She hit once.
Me?
I am yours to command.
Something bothering you?
Don't hesitate.
Cool it.
Let us strike as one.
Hurrying.
Yep, I was, in case this causes the game to crash. It did not cause the game to crash.
Let's go.
Good, good. I'm glad.
But that's what I was plotting, I suppose.
Gotcha.
So tell me about this hilarious fight.
Oh my god, these
That one
people.
person was dead basically the entire...
Okay, so the whole mess starts with,
I need a challenge.
we all have to roll saving throws to escape a giant fireball. Dina wants to know if she can use uncanny dodge on the fireball, which no she can't, but also she wants to hide because she wants to hide all of the time. Oh my god. I finally talked Chris into not using a fireball to set the entire room on fire because we are the only people who will take fire damage because the liches are all tieflings. They only take half damage from fire, so, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? The lich can only take magical damage, and Dina has a magical dagger, and she won't hit him with it. She doesn't want to get close to him. She keeps trying to hide. But the,
Like, he keeps failing and she keeps just like... I'm gonna try again! Basically.
well, okay. It's not fair to say that she kept trying to hide, but she only ever attacked the lich once. And it didn't do anything because she shot it with a crossbow, and the crossbow is a non-magical crossbow, so the
Did
lich...
she not know about the magic thing?
Oh, she
or...
knew! She knew! Oh, she knew. We told her about it. We told her about it right before she attacked, and she said, well, I don't have anything else I can do, so I'm just gonna shoot it with a crossbow. I'm like, you have a magic dagger, and you have Misty Step, and you were 30 feet away. You could just Misty Step right up to him, or actually what she should do is run right up to him, stab him in the face with the thing, and then Misty Step away, so that she's not, like, in melee range. But no, she shot up the crossbow right after she tried hiding behind a pillar.
Even though she knew he was gonna
Looking
do 0 damage if it hit.
Yeah. And at this point, Brian is really mad because nobody is going over to stabilize his cleric. He keeps having to roll saving throws. I'm like, dude, you are on the other side of the room, 100 feet away from us. None of us are in range to do anything. Roll your fucking saving throws.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want us to do?
It's not like once you're stable, you're useful to the party anyways. Like...
No, he's still unconscious and has no... Oh my god, alright, but this is... So this is where everything got really crazy. I need to pull up the chart for the thing.
This is like... the second worst nightmare of Zack, by the way, because random spiders keep just appearing out of thin air in the middle of combat.
See that. It's amazing.
Giant Primo spiders and Doom spiders and fucking oh my, you know? And they're hard to hit. And my characters are rolling poorly.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first. Be easier if
Nuck is really accurate. He actually has damage to his fucking dexterity. Oh yeah, these spiders do poison that do dexterity damage, by the way. That was super pleasant. Forgot about putting the late poison. It's been fixed now, but you know.
Okay, so we reach a point where the lich is... So my plan was that I was going to yeet the lich off the tower.
Okay.
I had a whole plan for that because he was standing by the window. And then he's not standing by the window anymore. He does this thing where he, like, teleports over to his fucking crystal ball, and this crystal ball restores spell slots and does a bunch of other stupid shit. And he also uses it to cast Magic Missile on everybody. And this is another thing that Dina tries to use Uncanny Dodge on, which you can't for Magic Missile. Magic Missile just hits you. You can't do anything about it.
Right.
So... at this point, my problem is that nobody has hit the lich. And now he's got this magic crystal ball that is going to make him even worse. So I cast Erupting Earth, and I do a bunch of damage to the fucking Lich. I do 19 damage to him, and I break his crystal ball right after he grabs it. So I'm feeling pretty good about my contributions to this. At that point, that is when Dina shoots her crossbow at the Lich. It does nothing. And Brian gets real mad, and then she
goes
Dina,
to stabilize
she goes to him. She goes to stabilize him. So here's the problem with the stabilizing. I'm looking for the thing because Linda reposted it for her. Alright, so there are a couple of ways that you can stabilize someone in D&D. You can heal them, or you can do a medicine check as an attempt to stabilize them. Or there's like a spell that just does that automatically.
But
I'll try to make this
and if you have, so the roll for stabilizing is 10 or better, so if you have a plus 10 in medicine, then you just automatically stabilize people. So that's nice. Dina does not have a plus 10 in medicine. Dina has a plus 0 in medicine.
Okay, so she's got a 50-50 chance of...
Yeah, theoretically, she's got a 50-50 chance. But that's not her plan.
Oh.
Well, see, her plan was originally that she was going to use at the very start of the day, the in-campaign day. Brian made good berries for us. They each heal 4 HP. And Dina's checking to see if she has any good berries left, but all of her good berries are in the bag of holding. I don't know if you remember what happened to the bag of holding.
She put a slime inside of it, the corrodes things?
She put a corrosive golden slime inside the bag of holding, which in fact dissolved all of her good berries. And all of the organic materials that are inside of it. The only things that she has left are her broken daggers and 2 potions of healing.
What's that?
Now, if she wants those potions of healing, she can do one of 2 things. She can reach inside the bag, which will cause 4d8 acid damage. I should point out that while this is all going on, Dina has 7 hit points.
Okay.
So she can reach inside the bag and do
not
4d8...
optimal, is what you're saying.
Right. So she can reach inside the bag and do 4d8 acid damage to pull out the healing potions. Or she can turn the bag inside out and dump all of the contents out. But that will free the golden ooze, and it will have 1 free round of attack as soon as it's free.
I know the way.
That's the most predictable reaping what you sow that has ever like existed.
It's the most predictable reaping of sowing. And I made the suggestion, like way back when, that she could do a medicine check. Like when she starts into that, she's like, "Wait, I have healing potions in my bag of holding. I don't need to do a medicine check." And then all of this happens.
Share your troubles.
Linda said that she would allow the dumping out of the bag to be a free action, but only one of them can drink a healing potion if that's what she wants her action to be. She can drink it, or she can force it down the cleric's throat, and then the cleric can heal her after.
You know. Eventually.
But, yeah. But, she'd have to take all of this damage, and she's only got 7 HP.
She might not survive this.
For the first time in this entire campaign, she listens to me and tries the medicine check and rolls a 1.
Okay, if Linda's an evil GM, Brian's dead now. But Linda's not an evil GM.
She's not, but that would have been my retaliation. Was in effort to save her life, she accidentally like chokes her. Something like that. And Dina is role-playing this as like she's doing mouth-to-mouth and chest compressions and stuff. And, like, nothing's happening. It is hilarious.
I am yours to command.
if I was being nice, he would still have some broken ribs.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I think a critical failure on CPR is. Because to be fair, you break ribs when you succeed at CPR. So when you
Yeah.
critically fail a CPR, I'm just like, that's what happened. His ribs are broken now. Oh wait, someone's commenting on my YouTube thing. I thought you
Oh,
were
yeah?
the only one watching.
No.
It says one person watching and one comment.
Shiny thing.
Well, I don't know what the comment is, because
No mistake.
I guess I can go look.
It's definitely not you watching, obviously. I'm just saying that's what the thing
This will
says.
hurt. To victory!
It's Pathfinder. The game is Pathfinder.
Oh.
It's always what everyone wants to know is what
What
game
game
is.
am I playing? I guess my titles never have the name of the game. Well, not never, but rarely have the name of the game in the title. That's
True.
probably my fault.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure that your massive audience is really disappointed
Well, there's
by
4
that.
people watching now for some reason.
Oh my god. You've gotten so popular. Quick,
Apparently
get a
the-
sponsor.
Apparently the trick to get people to watch is to put Womb in the title, I guess.
Yeah, you're getting all those late night feminist YouTube views. We're all looking for like lady conscious video gaming. It's like, oh, it's an RPG that involves the womb.
I mean, I am in the womb in Lamastu right now. It is a large room. There's way too many spiders in here.
No, you've only got 2 viewers now. You said womb too much.
Sounds about right. Anyways, continue with your story so the people watching can be interested in this D&D story of yours.
Hold on, this person says no, that's the right audience. This person says it reminds them of Divinity Original Sin, which is not an inaccurate
That is
take
not
on
an
this game.
inaccurate take. That is correct. That is correct. Which is a really good game that we
Yeah,
are playing
it's
tomorrow.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that this one is not multiplayer, that you can't like do.
It is very unfortunate that this is not multiplayer.
I mean, I guess it would be kind of a pain in the ass if you were like dedicated players, and then you couldn't swap out all of these weird little characters so easily. I did not see Knock Knock coming, frankly.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think it would get involved enough that you'd have a Knock Knock on your team.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a
Be easier if you
goblin. You don't usually get goblin teammates. I don't think you can make a goblin in this game. This is probably the only goblin that joins you.
Aw. Well, why not make a playable or creative? Well, I mean, I guess since this game has been pretty racist against all non.
Well, my
Tolkien
party
humans.
was not very happy with the idea of getting Knock Knock on the team.
Didn't one guy quit, or did he quit before that?
No, one guy quit because remember his whole thing was he was getting revenge for the trolls killing his family.
Yeah, he quit because you didn't murder all of the trolls, or was it all of the kobolds?
Because
It
I
was during that-
vassalized the kobolds who were leading the trolls who killed his family.
I still think the fact that he'll murder all the troll children is super dark.
Yep.
Oh man, who wants to?
He also has a cool wolf that he treats like shit. Like, I didn't like him. And the fact that his build was basically my build but worse is like...
Yeah, that's a
Let's
bummer.
try this.
It's just not a what do you call him? Desirable, a non-desirable player
Yeah.
character. There.
He, it's funny because the game crashed after he quit, so I had to reload before he quit, and then
he quit again.
But the first time he had quit, I hadn't saved, like, in a while, right? And I had just re-equipped everybody. So he had, like, fancy armor, and the fanciest bow I have that I'm not using, and, like, all of these, and he took that shit and it's just fucking gone. Like, it's just gone.
Damn.
So when the game crashed, I got to get all my shit back. I was like, yeah, fuck. I wasn't gonna go back just for that stuff, because it was like, you know,
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yeah, get the
I wanted
fuck
to-
out of here.
I wanted to ask, how do they feel about the tiefling girls?
They don't talk about her much.
Stay behind me.
Oh, that's sassy.
They don't know that she switches.
Right, but they know she's a tiefling.
They don't care about tiefling. They have not
Really?
said anything about the fact that she's a tiefling.
Historically, these kind of games have been real racist against tieflings.
We'll see. There might still be more. She does have those. She has 3 thiefly friends that she calls the Sweet Teeth, and they are hilarious. Their dialogue is pretty great. One of them keeps making fun of the other, but in the most exaggerated way.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. All in all, their dialogue is pretty baller.
Right.
You get a kick out of them.
Okay, so back to the Tower of Doom.
Right.
So, the one time, or the most recent time that I do damage to the Lich is I use Erupting Earth, and it is an old tower, and this is apparently going to start to crumble the tower to the ground. And the longer we play, the more we're like, oh, the tower is shaking, the rocks are falling, cracks are appearing in the walls, that kind of thing. And now is when I present them with Sophie's choice. Brian is dead still. And I can create a watery sphere, and the rules for the watery sphere are explicit. They you create a watery sphere, and if it goes over, it can hover 10 feet above the ground, and you can move it around 30 feet at a time. And if it goes over a pit, it will safely descend to the bottom. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna jam everybody into the watery sphere and yeet it out the side of the tower, and then we're just gonna gently float down to the ground.
Knock, knock, ears.
There's a catch.
Ears.
Okay.
The watery sphere can hold 4 people.
I did it.
There are 5 of us.
Oh.
Give the order.
Wait. You, Brian, Dina,
The person we were going to
Warlock.
rescue. Everybody.
Oh,
So the
right.
yeah,
It's 4 of you plus the rescue
The whole
person.
point of the campaign was to rescue this chick. So
Did you
we
leave
gotta,
Brad behind?
Yeah, we gotta take her back with us. She's like everybody else's best friend, and I'm just the old lady they found on the way. But I'm casting the spell, so I have to go.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, guys, I can save 4 of us. Talk amongst yourselves.
So wait, you killed the Lich? Like you just killed the Lich?
Oh
and
no,
then
no,
this
no, no!
happened?
We did not. We never killed the Lich.
Oh, you just bounced. You're just like,
Yeah,
fuck it.
I got the Lich down low enough in HP that he starts casting his suicide spell, and he's going to implode the tower on top of him.
Okay, go on. I'm listening.
So he's gonna cast his suicide spell and bring the tower down on top of him and take us with him. So the only thing that we can do now is escape somehow, and my plan is the watery sphere, yeet us off the tower. My original plan was actually, when the Lich was standing near the window, was to get him in the sphere and then yeet him off the tower. I thought, oh, that'll be perfect.
Right.
That's not how that worked out. So now this is my escape plan. So
New
they've
plan.
got to... Right, so they've got to talk amongst themselves, and they're talking about, well, do we want a secret ballot? Are we going to send it to the DM? Like, how are we going to decide this? And I'm like, this is not a secret ballot. I'm making a sphere. I'm going to count down in a few minutes, and if anybody who's not in the sphere just stays in the rubble, and, goes down at the tower. At the last minute, Brian stops whiffing on his saving throws, and the cleric stabilizes. But he's unconscious because he has 0 hit points. So we're like, okay, somebody here has to heal him somehow. Can't be Dina, because Dina's healing potions are inside the bag of holding with the golden slime.
Right.
So ain't nobody getting into those. Nobody's getting those potions. Those potions are gone. Chris still has a couple of the berries on him. He's like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get over there. I'm like, well, you could run. He's not that far away. He's like 35 feet. You've got Mage Hand. Go 30 feet and then, Mage Hand those berries down his throat. Which is what ends up happening. And at which point everything gets a lot less interesting because Brian wakes up. He's got a whistle that summons the rocks. And everybody who wants to ride a rock rides a rock out of the tower, and the rest of us get inside the watery sphere and float gently down like a bubble.
Gently down the stream?
Yeah, just like that. and then the tower crumbles, and the Lich is dead, or presumed dead. I don't know, maybe I'll come back in a future campaign. Not that I am necessarily going to play with these people ever again.
Oof.
I mean, this was a campaign that was supposed to take 4 days, tops. And
it's been how many months?
Oh, like 5 or 6. It's just been a lot of bullshit. And every time... there has not been a single time tonight where Dina did not try to hide. Like, she just wanted to hide, compulsively.
Like,
she wanted to hide.
What the fuck?
She tried to hide under a rug. There was a rug on the floor. She thought she could hide under the rug.
This is ridiculous.
I know.
Let's try this way.
So, the Lich is quote-unquote dead, but dead enough for my purposes. I do not have a personal vendetta against the Lich. Again, he did not kidnap my friend. I have never seen this Lich before. I'm gonna go home at the end of this campaign, and I'm not gonna bother with any of this bullshit ever again.
Right.
If they want to, like, post a guard and, track the Lich down in the future, fine, whatever. I got what I came. I didn't even get what I came here for because I came to this area exploring, looking for rare herbs to use in my druid rituals, and I ain't find no herbs.
There were no herbs.
I ain't find no herbs because I got roped into fighting a lich.
I've been told if someone annoys you,
Oh my god. It didn't take until the very turn before Brian died, before he summoned his spiritual weapon. That's a bonus action. Like, you do that your first fucking turn.
Brian should have been, like, your most powerful fighter against the Lich.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
I mean, no, I didn't think that, but he should have been.
Well, no. He should have been. Yeah, so Ryan was keeping track of this campaign, and he plays a cleric in the other campaign that's on hold, and I don't know, maybe it'll happen again, maybe it won't, we'll see. And we're telling him about Brian's cleric, and Ryan is like, "Oh man, oh I'm so sorry. You got stuck with like the dumbest cleric I've ever heard of." And I'm like, "Yeah,
like yep,
yeah, we did.
We know, we noticed."
Oh my god, the one saving grace of him being dead at this entire last session, is that he couldn't cast any spells, so he didn't spend 20 minutes Googling song lyrics to perform.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It does that thing.
Oh my god.
That's not annoying at all.
Oh my god.
Confide in me.
When I run a campaign and he's in it, I'm gonna put a timer on the table, and if his turn takes longer than the timer, it means that his turn just passed. Like, I'm not gonna fuck around with this. This is not acceptable.
Wait, what the fuck?
You cannot Google Dexy's Midnight Runners to come up with a healing spell. That's not how that works. What's wrong?
I thought this guy had 2 slots, but he only has 1. I might be confusing it with the other cleric.
Gotcha. So is this kind of your team composition for now, for this? These are the people you like?
For this fight, I don't know if this is people I'm liking, but this is what I'm bringing for this fight.
Gotcha. I know that you've been disappointed in the low Arcana handling. You've got a bunch of unidentified crap because everyone picks it up and they're like, I don't know what this is. This
The highest Arcana I have
magical.
out of this team put together is
3, 4.
1.
Oh my god.
So, no. It takes 12 hours to change party members right now, and I don't want to waste 12 hours doing that. I gotta rest and get back to the party. I brought Tristan with me because I wanted, I wanted him to come along. He seems really involved in the story. He was part of Vivisection. He's the one that figured out it was a seed. He's the one that figured out that it was like, it wasn't a I mean, the seed's magical, but it wasn't like a curse. It was a physical thing inside of people. He's the one that figured out it was coming from the river. I actually think he figured out too many things too quickly. He might know some shit. I don't fully trust this guy. But this felt like a story he was really involved in. Also, his quest led to a cultist group while I was chasing a different cultist group for this story, and they're both in roughly the same area. They might be the same cult. But his personal story was near this area, so I brought him along to do the personal story, and then, you know, because he was so involved in this, I just kept him along. And I brought the Tiefling girl because I just got her, and I'm, you know, I want to figure out how this new class works.
She's a really interesting concept. I like the idea just for the character.
Her sister has actually a different kind of build. She's a different kind of kineticist. She can only go up to 3 burn, but she has some ability that I'm not 100% sure what it does. It does like absorb souls of nearby enemies or some such. I don't know, but it lowers her burn. Like 3 times a day she can do a spell that lowers her burn.
Not inflict them.
But I'm not entirely sure like how the spell functions. I'm still a little confused, is what I'm saying. And the fact that when one of them goes down, the other one automatically replaces them is super cool. There's a weird bug where some of the times when one replaces the other, all of their quick skills disappear and you have to reskill everything again. And that's annoying. I'm probably gonna have to respec them, cause I kind of confused which one I was leveling up, and I gave one an ability that really fits with the other, kind of thing. So that's a little annoying, but I'll worry about it later. One of them is just better at melee than the other, so, you know, I was buffing melee on one and making the other one ranged, and I accidentally bought melee thing for the ranged one because they look exactly the same and both their names are kind of similar. So, oops-a-daisy. But I was just interested in bringing them along, seeing some of the dialogues, things like that. And I brought Knock Knock because he hits really hard. I only have 1 tank right now. But Amrine has so much HP, and being a barbarian, oh, I just crashed. Cool. I think I'm gonna have dinner.